guys, welcome back to Click. This is Im, and today I'm here with my LG G6 Plus, and I'm here to give you my initial impressions. Guys, this phone is a beast. I know when it was launched, it was carrying the Snapdragon 821, 4 gig of RAM, basically last year's specs, and everyone was like, oh, for 2017, that's not enough, and this and that. This is what the media or the tech media was saying on YouTube and on the internet, Twitter and whatnot. But guys, this thing is snappy, it's fast, the battery is good, the screen is amazing, the camera is awesome. There's really no issues. There's no reason why you wouldn't get this phone in 2017 and it'll be just fine. And by that I mean the LG G6 or the Plus. The Plus, the only difference was you get the bigger storage, you get a different color, and you get a black face as opposed to the matching color face, which I will show you guys as we move on. Now, I'm going to start off by turning this thing on so you can see how quickly it can boot up. Power button's on the back. Okay, so there we go. As you can see, life is good. And coming up here, you can see also that this has got a black face surrounding with the matching, with the colored bezel. In this case, I've got a gold version here. This phone came in imported from China through eBay. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, let me just put this into airplane mode so we don't get interrupted. Let me just put my pen in here. Turn on, off, and here we go. Okay. And here we go, guys. Now, let's see, airplane mode, leave on. Okay. Let's start off with the screen. So initial impressions with this screen, you'd be hard pressed to see that this was an IPS display. Guys, this screen is amazing. The colors are good. The blacks are nice and black. The always on display, you can see the whole screen light up, especially at especially at night in the dark. Unlike the AMOLED displays, which are completely black and you just see the writing. This always on display, you can see everything. So just keep that in mind. It is still an LCD. There are times when you can see that, but all in all, the quality of this LCD is amazing. LG has done a great job here. Power consumption is low. It's great on battery, considering it's an 821 processor. The 835 is better on battery, as I do have those in house. But you know what? No complaints. Okay, no complaints at all. Now the UI, we all know that LG has a heavy UI, but there's no stutters. There's no jinx or no crashing that I've experienced. I can show you, we open up apps, no problem. Messaging, no problem. If you open the camera, no problem. Okay, there's no issues there. What else can I show you? Gallery, no problem. Settings, no problem. And then, everything is here in memory. Just shut it down, clearing, no problem. So super fast, super snappy, no issues there. Your drop down menu here, no issues. Let's just clear these out. I never quite understood this. I put this in airplane mode, yet all of this stuff is coming in. Hey, who knows? Anyway, so super nice. But guys, the biggest thing here, and I'm kind of jumping the gun, is the DAC. The DAC in here is the 32-bit DAC that's in the V20. Oh my god, the way that the audio sounds out of this thing, whew, this has officially crushed everything in audio. Excuse me guys, I'm still sick. My apologies. It is absolutely amazing. Super clean, super crisp, super high powerful output, and you can tailor that to the kind of sound you want. So awesome. I think this DAC should be in all LG phones. Better yet, this kind of DAC should be in all phones. But for LG, they've done a great job, but they should put this in the entire lineup, not just certain variants of certain regions, which I think is not fair for us here in North America. Okay, so on-screen displays, back to the screen, guys. On-screen buttons are awesome, no issues there. No complaints there. The volume button, no problem there either. Now, in terms of this button here, I don't like rear mounted fingerprint sensors. They're just difficult to use. I lay my phone down facing up on desks and at work and whatnot, and I can't get to my fingerprint scanner. It drives me nuts. I gotta always put the pin in. It's a pain in the ass. So, I mean, it works fine. There's no issues with it, the fingerprint scanner working, and I can show you that. Okay, here you don't even have to press it. You're just placing it there, and bam, you're in. Okay, place, you're in, no problem. You don't have to press it. So super cool there. The camera, guys, whew. Let me just show you. I was out golfing a couple of days ago, and I took a couple of pictures regarding the scenery, and I can show you those. Let's get into here. Okay, so now you can see this is the wide angle shot. Let's get rid of this. There we go. That is the wide angle shot, guys. Super clean. It was super dark and cloudy out, and that is a close-up view. Amazing. Super clean, super nice detail, super cool. Sorry guys, had another package delivery at the house. I had to run up to get the door. My apologies. So as I was saying, the quality of the pictures have been amazing. Super nice, super clean. Definitely recommend. I think this has one of the best cameras on the market. I know people are always harping about the iPhones and the Samsungs, but LG is not far behind. I really think that they do a fantastic job with their image processing, and they put some really good quality sensors in. So you're definitely getting an awesome camera here. Now, in terms of battery, I have been using this for about a week, and the battery is okay. It's mediocre. I mean, you definitely get a day out of it. You get 4 to 5.5 hours of screen on time, but I don't know if it's just because it's not optimized for the North American market. I am running LTE, no problems, but I get about, I guess on medium usage, medium to heavy usage, I'm getting a full day. By 11 o'clock I'm down sub 15%, and if you look at the screen on time, anywhere from 4.5 to 5.5 hours, and then that's average. I mean, it's nothing outstanding and it's nothing too poor. There hasn't been a software update for the LG G6 Plus yet since I've owned it, and it is running security patch, I think June. So, but we can check that. Let's check that out. If we go down here, about phone, common, let's go software info. Okay, so we're running Android version 7, security patch level June 1st, 2017. Okay, so that being said, I mean, it has yet to get some updates, and as it does and will, the few minor I think optimizations that I'm seeing probably lacking in this phone will probably be ironed out as the software patches come out for it. Like I said, I get LTE and I get, you know, 3G and all that here. I don't really think it's an optimization thing, but it could be, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. But I've seen better battery life on the North American version here. So take that for what it's worth. I really don't have an answer for you guys on that, but just keep that in mind. Charging is super fast. There is no wireless charging on the LG G6 Plus, as one of our followers or viewers did remind us or notify us that the Hong Kong version of the LG G6 Plus had everything minus the wireless charging. Okay, so and that's what this is. So it was a Hong Kong version. I think the South Korean version did have everything including wireless charging, but I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, let's see what else we've got. The build, you know, the build is amazing, super nice. I don't see any difference between this and the Samsung phones in terms of physical build. There's no issues there. It's pretty decently weighted, not overly light, not overly heavy. I guess the negatives I have for this particular device, my one negative so far, is the vibration motor. And I don't know if this is across the board with the LG G6, because I don't have any other point of reference. This one's vibration motor is like kind of farty. Seems very low quality. Again, might just be my unit. I'm not too sure. It's not a deal breaker for me or anything like that, but considering everything else is so premium, it's a shame that one item was kind of on the not so premium side. But other than that, I don't really think there's any negatives. I'm trying to think of anything off the top of my head. I don't see any. The fingerprint scanner on the back, again, I don't like. I've mentioned that already. But the DAC is great. The speakers are great. Now I can show you the sound coming out of this speaker. It's super, super loud. You do have IP68 water and dust resistance, so keep that in mind. You can take this into the water. I haven't tested it yet, but it is there. I was out on the golf course in the rain and had no issues there either. So I have this song. I'll only play it for a brief second, otherwise I'll get slapped on the hand for copyright, but I'll try and give you an idea of sound, okay? So there it is, guys. Super loud, clean. I think the audio is almost better than the S8 Plus. But I'll definitely be doing a versus video for that, and we'll get into some of the details and the nuances between the two devices. But in terms of competition, this thing is right up there with the S8. The LG G6 Plus here is a fierce competitor, and actually the UI is a bit smoother, to be quite honest. I have the S8 Plus, and the UI does jink and jerk around on that, and it doesn't do it here. And this is an initial build. There is no updates yet, so just keep that in mind. So overall, initial impressions, there are a go. I think you should definitely look to getting one if you can. Get your hands on one. They are kind of expensive to import into Canada, but if you can get a regular one here in North America, I think they're sub $500 if you can grab one here or there if you look hard enough. It's a definite win. Okay, if you can pull it at that price, go for it. All right. But keep an eye out for the upcoming review. I'm going to use this for a few more weeks, get some real actual impressions out of the device, and see how the battery holds up over time. And then I can come back and give you some full-on detailed impressions regarding this phone. But at the moment, it's a definite go. I think anyone looking for this kind of device should try and see if they can source a G6 Plus. Okay, you get the 128 gig storage on board. It has micro SD expansion as well, so you can really get up to 256, no problem, if you need that kind of storage. And yeah, they have the black face on this one, which is a little bit nicer than the color matched face. And you don't have to go for the black on black to get the black face, which is something that I like. All right, guys. So again, this has been Im. Thank you for watching my impressions on the LG G6 Plus. If you have any questions, any comments, please do post them down below. Please do let me know what you think of the impressions video. I'll be happy to take feedback regarding that as well. But again, this is Im. I thank you for watching. I'm out.